Space Base is a dice, card, and space-based, see what I did there? Open drafting game released in 2018 and designed by John DeClaire, with art by Chris Walton. The goal is to build and position an impressive and versatile fleet to gain the most influence, measured in victory points, in the galaxy. 5 by 5. To set up, separate the ship cards into decks by the levels on their card backs, shuffle these, and then draw 6 cards from each to form the shipyard. Lay out the 12 colony cards face up in a nearby row. Give each player a command console, a set of 12 starting ships, and one each of the 3 colored cubes. They place the blue and green cubes at the start of those tracks, and the yellow cube on the 5 space. Each player draws a random card from the level 1 deck, reducing their yellow cube by that card's cost. They then deploy the starting ship in the matching sector, turning it upside down and slotting it above the other cards there, and place the new one in that space. The player with the highest sector ship drawn is the starting player, and the other players gain some minor starting resources. Place the charge cubes in reach of all players, and give the first player a marker and dice to the starting player. We are go for launch. In Space Base, players are Commodores commanding their own fleet of starships. They are each working to commission and deploy the best and brightest in spacecraft to be the first one promoted to Admiral. The game is played over a variable number of turns, during which the active player rolls the dice, which can trigger rewards or abilities. Rewards can either be blue or red, while abilities come in those same flavors as well as green. Blue ships are only triggered during the active player's turn, while red ones only trigger on an opponent's turn. Green can happen at any time. To activate ships, the rolled dice are allocated, either individually or as a sum, to the sectors with ships. Each player chooses how to allocate the dice for themselves and receives any rewards as well as activating any abilities. Next, the active player may purchase any one ship or colony. These are worth points but replace ships permanently, using the gold resource. Finally, after placing any new cards and deploying the existing ones, the next player in clockwise order repeats these steps. Once any player reaches 40 points, whether it is their turn or not, the game end is triggered. After all players have had an equal number of turns, the game ends and the player with the most points wins. Ties are broken by playing more rounds until a final winner is decided. Engage. Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the tabletop enthusiast. Their unending mission to explore strange new games, to seek out new art styles and new mechanics, to nerdly go where no geek has gone before. Wah, wah, wah. Yeah, I'm not doing the whole theme. You're welcome. I am eternally fascinated by the idea of space exploration, venturing beyond our atmosphere, trusting in whatever technology we've built to wrap our fragile bodies in, and hoping beyond hope that the math is just right. This isn't about exploration. This is about conquest. And building the best slot machine that dumps out the shiniest of victory points. There's even a ship that simply wins the game for whoever claims it and activates it first. I think that's pretty neat. And I'm always game.